Welcome back, everybody, to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword.
Huzzah! More swordy actions with the Link. The Beatles. And what is that?
That'd be another amber relic. I just pick it up for the fuck of it.
So does it return the instant it crashes into a wall?
Yes. You can, or if it runs out of juice, or you can actually call for it back by pressing the B button.
Makes sense.
It's a trap. Do we have another mini-boss in here? Nah, just another Skulltula.
That seems a lot easier when they're just on the ground.
Yeah. Just flip them over, and fatal blow.
Flip them over. Alright, I'm done.
Shut the fuck up.
I said I was done!
Okay, now we have more of the little eyes. There's 3 of them now, and there's this box.
I'm predicting that the box is going to be integral to the plot.
Well, maybe not to the plot, but to the puzzle, yes. And therefore, maybe tangentially the plot.
It moves things forward.
Yeah. Okay. So, there's now 3 of these eyes. 2 on the sides and 1 on the top. So
it seems after Majora's Mask, they just kind of stopped caring about the what each of these temples kind of is in the story. I mean, Twilight Princess kind of did it, but this really isn't like that.
There we go. Now we've got all 3 eyes open. And thus, we can make them all dizzy at the same time, which will solve this puzzle. Triple kill. And in here is another small key. So now we have some slight backtracking.
Well, at least in this, there's no, like, small key that you use to get into a one-room area that has another small key in it.
That'd just be busy work.
Yeah.
There is a switch back here.
Well, it seems the hitbox on that is very generous.
Yeah. Pretty much, if you hit anything that is switch, it will trigger. Okay, this is kind of tricky, actually. You kind of have to bring the Skulltula down without getting hurt yourself. I managed to do it, but it can be kind of tricky. And
voila!
Voila, we are back. We actually jumped down far enough that we actually couldn't get back without raising the water level going back that way. Okay. Now to find the other locked door in this dungeon. Okay, first we need to take care of this guy, because he's trying to annoy me. And failing at it miserably, so he shall die for it. And we've got more Deku Babas, so we're going to put our beetle to work.
This part looks fun. So it can't turn very easily?
Can't turn all that easily, but that hasn't been a real problem. I usually just return and then aim for the next one.
Makes sense.
Oh, it freaking dodged me! What the fuck?
Dude, that's the smart one of the group.
Pretty much, yeah. Now, really, I think it's just facing the fucking beetle.
Yeah.
Since that's what's directly trying to attack it. Oh, for fuck's sake! Come on, man. Alright, 360, go around, there we go.
360 no scope, motherfucker!
Shut the fuck up. Whoa, that was close.
That was awesome.
It's like, oh fuck, I didn't exactly get on the tightrope.
Well, at least that's generous.
Yeah.
Sweet. The key. Door.
Oh jeez. Not this crap
no
again.
Going back now. Guess I'm gonna die.
Okay, this enemy is
this?
kind of interesting because you have to kill all 3 heads with the same attack.
Oh, really now?
So you have to get it into a position where your sword will hit all 3 heads in one motion, like that.
Oh, so it's a Hydra.
Pretty much. Except killing a single head doesn't split it into more heads.
Oh, dude, that would be awesome.
That would be fucking insane.
You just keep doing it until its body can't produce enough blood to feed its brain with oxygen. And it'll pass out. But,
well, they kind of are. That fight has kind of already been done. If you've ever seen Kingdom Hearts 2, there's a Hydra battle in Olympus Coliseum, and it drags on way too fucking long.
Yeah, I was referencing Order of the Stick. But, well, it seems they've done a good job incorporating the motion attacking elements into this game.
Indeed.
It's a lot better than it was in Twilight Princess.
Hit detection is generous, but not that generous. It actually has to hit the pink switch in order for it to trigger. There we go. And that leads to the big room. So if for some reason you get to this point and you feel like you're not prepared, you can leave and get whatever stuff you need to prepare, and then just easily come back to this point.
Do those run away in fear from the beetle?
I guess. But if it's on the tightrope, there is no escape. Right in the gut. That still gets me every single time. So how balanced is your diet?
Not very. It's like everything that's not a quesadilla is a pork chop. Though I don't eat fast food.
That was close.
Ooh, that looks fun.
Yes, we're going to be rope swinging over a fucking bottomless pit. Take time to position yourself. It'll save you a lot of time in the long run and not falling into pits all that often.
Just like Wind Waker, although Wind Waker is required to stop and to reposition.
So, whereas here you can actually sort of reposition on the fly. And yes, you can lower these ropes with the beetle, and therefore not have to waste slingshot, like not have to waste Deku seeds, which is why I take advantage of this. Because I'm fucking pack rat, and will keep ammo if I don't need it.
You play Skyrim, you have hundreds of pounds of brooms on you.
I'm fucking as I play very conservatively with these type of games and with RPGs. If I play RPGs, you're gonna see me with like 3 zillion health items.
You don't use.
I don't use a ton of them.
Items.
I just have them there just in case shit happens. And this is the golden carving. This is what basically amounts to a boss key in this game.
Ooh. Boss key.
And you'll see what that entails in just a minute.
Boss key, said really quickly, sounds like the best Russian name ever.
Get that man like a fifth of vodka or something.
Yeah. So it's almost as cool as Max Fight Master.
And, okay, maybe it's not really comparable, but fucking Mark Knopfler. That is the greatest, that is one of the greatest names of all time.
Oh, we got Phoenix Wright style move arrangement puzzles here.
Pretty much, yeah.
Love that music.
Alright! Are you ready to face the Skyview Temple boss? If you're not, too fucking bad, we're going in anyway.
Like a mouse!
Shut the fuck up.
Never.
Oh, jeez. Lens flare!
He has a sword. Oh, dude, is that like... That's like a freaking scimitar of darkness.
Pretty much.
Who is this mysterious one? Ooh.
I'm laughing to myself because I was on a stream, and when the guy reached this boss fight, he gave this guy, like, he'll voice act some stuff, and
Yeah.
he gave this guy, with all due respect, he gave this guy Girahim the gayest voice of all time.
Nice. Dude, I don't want to ask any questions about him because I really want to find out by watching the playthrough. So I'm gonna do an unofficial rule: don't spoil anything about this guy because this is actually kind of a twist from the formula, more so than Xanth.
Servant of the goddess. Is someone else on our side? Disappear! Where the fuck did he go?
Dude, this is awesome! I was complaining
Behind
about the story
you!
before, but I love... You know, this guy has creepy homo vibes, like...
And his theme is creepy as
nobody's
fuck.
business, but... Dude, this is awesome! This is the dark stuff that we wanted.
Alright, here we go.
So the boss fight isn't as much as a demon lord
Girahim.
Giram? So the boss fight... Girahim? Okay, so the boss fight isn't as much as a monster that's there, that's justified while going through the temple. It's a guy who... This is a change from the formula.
Okay,
I like this.
for the first phase of this fight, his hand is going to follow your sword for a certain period of time, and pretty much when it stops, you swing where his hand isn't, and that'll damage him. You continue to do that for a few rounds until phase 2 kicks in.
Dude, this is an awesome boss fight.
It'll get even better.
Holy
Trust me.
shit.
Phase 2 gets much more intense.
Was this fun to play? Because I'm having so much fun just watching
This was
it.
awesome the first time I played this. Okay, phase 2.
Oh my god. He gets a small sword fighting!
Okay, he has a few attacks.
Oh shit.
That's the main one right there, this major charge attack. Basically, you can actually time it so that you can hit him without a shield bash, but the shield bash is a much more reliable way of actually knocking him and counterattacking him. There were those daggers that you saw, which you can actually hit back at him, but I've never done that, and I have no idea how much damage it does. It's pretty... I think it's pretty minimal. But I usually just dodge those.
God damn, this is like a Ganon fight with that stupid volleyball bullshit. This is awesome!
Ow. That's what happens when you screw this up.
Dude! And the music and just the atmosphere, oh my, I love this!
Anytime he disappears and reappears, just relock onto him as fast as you can.
And like the tactics, I'm having so
You'd
much
have a hell of a
fun
lot
just
more
watching
fun
this.
playing this. This is a really fun boss fight.
Like this, you know, boss fights tend to be boss fights, and you go with the mentality of the boss fight, so you aren't necessarily expecting them to be fun. But
And there we
goddamn,
go.
this looks fun.
Of course, he is a lot more powerful than we are right now, but he didn't exactly expect us to put up this much of a fight.
A fucking recurring boss. Oh my god, this hasn't been this awesome since Twilight Princess. I can't even fucking talk because this is so cool. Oh man, can you tell how much boyish fun I am having watching this? God, it's like I'm 8 years old again watching my cousin
Hard
play Majora's
container!
Mask. Dude, that actually looks pretty cool.
So yeah, pretty much that boss fight was just a stall for time.
This is probably the most, you know, not to say anything against your playing, but this is the most fun I've had this entire playthrough. Oh my god. There's still 4 minutes left? Oh.
So yeah, you've heard our opinions on it. That is a very fun boss fight.
You heard my opinion several times. Oh, and this is a nicely designed area. You can't go wrong with a verdant area with, you know, this.
This
The
is,
goddess.
of course, Skyview Spring. But first, I saw a red rupee up here. And I am totally going to get. And I don't care how long it takes me to get. I am going to fucking get it. As you can see, I'm not exactly in a position. I'm not exactly really in a position to be in a good place to actually get up. I want to be a little bit further back so I don't knock into the thing if I try to just go straight for it. But I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll circle around until I get it. Yeah, pretty much.
Figure 8 this bitch. How much are
There's
red
still
rupees
20.
worth in this one? Oh, so it's like the boomerang
Yes.
where it collects them until it gets back.
Okay, we have a familiar looking thing over there, but before we hit that, here is the game trying to pull a fast one on us. They hit a goddess cube back here.
That's kind of clever game design.
No surprise, I actually missed that the first time I played this.
That's really clever. I am liking this game better than I did. I was a tad apathetic about this game.
Okay, let's catch ourselves.
Just
Okay,
sorry,
maybe
this-
heal up and then catch ourselves a fairy.
Yeah, back to the
Yep.
N64 design. I forget how they were designed in Twilight Princess.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just hops up like a mouse.
Alright. Do Skyward Strike on this thing. And yes, that's another thing you can use Skyward Strike to hit things from a little bit of a distance.
I'm actually, like, you know, we were just bullshitting earlier. I'm more interested now.
A message for me?
Just that dancing.
Oh,
maneuver.
well, all of a sudden,
So it looks
Fee
like-
is like a fucking hidden character in Mario and Sonic in the 2014 Winter Olympic Games or some shit.
Oh, dude, that would be
I say
awesome as hell.
hidden character because not even Zelda or Link is in that game.
Nope. So it looks like with Fee's
Yes.
body type, she is female. Because I don't think we were clear on that
You
earlier in
weren't
the
clear
playthrough.
on that.
I wasn't clear on that. But with her wing robe thing up, that sounds kind of awkward. Another part of the
Again,
dragon plate thing.
again,
I'm
I'm
referencing
just
Skyrim for no
I
reason.
don't even have to hold it. It just...
So the ruby plate applies
Yes,
to the
it
next
does.
area, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Makes sense. It goes to where the ruby is. I'm guessing that's the deserty mountain place. That I guessed
You
earlier
will
is
find
Death Mountain.
out probably towards the tail end of part 11.
Ooh! Super
Not just a cliffhanger, it's a super cliffhanger. It would be like a
It's a
sequel
cliffhanger
to that Sylvester
for a
Stallone
part.
movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna save here, and we will see you in part 10 for some side quest shenanigans.